Mala, Wangari Kukoye, Baseba Mala, Baseba 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 Mala, Wangari Kukoye.
Oh my God.
The prosecution this morning is represented by myself, Yatiko Thomas, Assistant Director of Public Prosecution. I'm appearing together with my colleague, Richard Bilbumuka, Chief State Attorney, together with Dine Eunice, Senior State Attorney.
My Lord, for your worship, for the accused person, for 180. With his permission, my senior colleague, Mr. Elias I am Frederick Mpana. Mr. Apollo Kafuma. Ms. Proscovia Kunijira. Mr. Ryan Nawi. Mr. Farouk Amrege. Mr. Wilson Mr. Silas Oju, Mr. Kato Musuni, Mr. Samuel Ronald Wanda, that's great for now. The worship we expect Mr. Samuel Lindsay, that's called up. And then for A3, to inform that Mr. Solomon Suka, Simon Suka, appeared in this prayer now. The worship program has present for you.
Your Worship, for record Richard Kumbuka, Chief State Attorney. Your Worship is not coming up here for further mention. Wish to inform Court, Your Worship, that the inquiry on this matter are still ongoing. And we ensure that the remaining inquiries are expedited to ensure the committal of the accused persons to High Court. It is on that background, Your Worship, that we seek an adjournment. So,
Your Worship, days of crime matters that ambush are behind us. For purposes of management of expectation, but also best interest of the accused persons and justice of the case. And since this program will make benefit, kindly ask the state to give us an indication of those remaining inquiries so that we know, otherwise we might be chasing the wind. Because if it says remaining, the assumption is that some have been done, so some are remaining. Be a good thing, not some of them which are remaining, so that we respond.
Your Worship, in response to my senior colleague's submission, we submit that our prosecution is not obliged to go into details of the nature of investigations at this level, because it may jeopardize investigations. We are all obliged to inform this court whether inquiries are still complete or they are complete. And for as long as we are still operating within the 6 months, within which the investigation is required for an adjournment. So that means the remaining inquiry.
Information, Your Worship.
are really concerned about the conduct of the state. You see, this talk of 60 days, rather 6 months, sorry, the talk of 6 months within which to conduct investigation has really been disturbing matter to us. And it's high time the court addressed that issue. Actually, they take it that they have to take their time, 6 months within which to conduct investigation. That is not the spirit of the Constitution. The spirit of the Constitution in Article 28. One of the key tenets of the right to fair hearing, of fair trial, is speedy investigation, speedy trial itself, and all the pre-trial processes to be conducted in a fair, expeditious way. That is the spirit. And it is that spirit we seek this honorable court to uphold. And we are inviting the prosecution to indicate as to when they are finalizing this process. My learned friend here has talked about the legitimacy expectation. It's important. Trial by ambush is not permitted under our law. So, we have an idea on what they are doing and how they expect, when they expect to be done with that process, and we prepare accordingly. That is all. It's a very simple thing that we are demanding. And it's within the right of the accused persons that are all the pre-trial processes must be conducted expeditiously. We so pray the worship.
The worship also just so that this honorable court is not misled. I would kindly request again, Mr. Richard Bigombuka to point us to the area of law which are causing 6 months trial investigation. We have not heard of it, but you might have it under the sea. What we know is that A1 and A2 have not been at liberty when they in their liberty since November. Now it is March. So him having cited the 6 months, which I assume is about to show us, we expect that his undertaking that because we are now in month 3, perhaps means that in April, when 6 months are done, we will be ready. And also just remind my colleague that the matter is not starting today in this magistrate's court at Nakawa. It started a long time ago, to the extent that we know Mr. Richard and his team represent the state, which caused the arrest. Which caused the arrest of these individuals from November up to now. So I recite what my colleague said, that in Article 28.1, the entitled to a fair, speedy trial. And in regard to what we asked for so that we can plan, Article 28, Article 3, paragraph C, we are entitled to adequate time and facilities to prepare for the defense. We are sticking to facilities. We are not asking for money, but so that we can plan for the accused person's defense. That's how it is. And we assume that the need for them to keep things in their pocket is overridden by the public consideration of the fair trial. Nothing stands in the way of that question. Kindly ask us to give us guidance about this.
Your Worship. Your Worship. First, I'm in agreement with my senior colleagues. I'm in agreement with my senior colleagues. To emphasize about F3, he's been in custody for 1 year and 4 months. The state has indicated that they are still in the contested period of 6 months. Of course, I believe there's no legal basis for that. For that 1 year, we submit that it is the time enough for them to make any disclosures if necessary.
When they have the right to be doing that, I assume that they are keeping quiet means they haven't found the law and are concealed. Because we don't know for the law for a long time.
Your Worship, first of all, it was us who made the application. We made the application, we rejoined, and we made a response, and we have no right to. We have no right.
According to Mr. Sambris,
Let's tukienda zile.
Having heard from all the countries involved, it's true that trial by ambush is now not part of our legal process, and the defense is definitely entitled to disclosure. However, not at this stage of investigations, but rather at the point of hearing. And this prayer shall be made to the court that will be handling the matter. So, for now, the state is empowered to expedite the investigations so that the defense can give their necessary prayer at the right forum. As of now, all the accused persons are remanded, and the matter is adjourned for mention to the 28th of March, 2025.
28th of March.
Bless you.
The script was just reading it.
Yatiko Joma, Stan DPP, then this matter, together with my last friend, Richard Biru Bumbuka, Chief State Attorney, and Eunice Bine, Senior State Attorney.
Your Worship, for 1 and 8. Our senior colleague, Mr. Elias, report.
I am afraid
Mr. Apollo, Kimba. Mr. Samuel, Muyisi. Mr. Scovia, Nigeria. Mr. Brian Minawi. Mr. Farouk Kaburegia. Mr. Wilson Kato. Mr. Silas Oju. Mr. Samuel Ronald Wanda.
and Mr. Kato will see me.
Your Worship, for A3, Simon Shukra, appearing there now. All accused persons present before court.
Your Worship, Richard Biru Bumbuka, Chief State Attorney for the applicant. Before we proceed with the application, we wish to make one prayer. We pray to have the name for H3 stock of the application. Was the typing player to have him on. And that's the reason why we never served his counsel that ticket. So we pray to remain the application with A1 and A2. the defendant. What's up, man?
Worship, we have no picture. Well, the prayer is granted if his name is coupled from Genesis business application number 1.
What's up, man, Your Worship? Your Worship, we filed this application and served it on to council for A1 and A2. And by nature of this application, it warranted a short time. Josh, we are ready to proceed.
It is correct with an application was filed in this court on the 5th of March. Was served on Messrs. Prago and Company Advocates yesterday. Our colleagues are aware that the nature of the application it is in regards to A1 and A2 who are not free this time, so that it is necessary for them to read it and advise their counsel. Whether they instruct them in this matter or other counsel, or whether they intend to oppose or concede. So because they have to see and read, clearly our colleague knows that the matter is not ready to proceed. So we request that you access your accused person so that you can read and understand and determine what to do. What that might require a standover, because depending on what they decide, to the extent that they decide that they want to oppose it by filing affidavits, then we need directions of court to access them so that they can be on their Rest are mindful of the fact that the affidavits wouldn't be prepared by the accused persons or in Mozilla court, in Mozilla prison, so much so that if they are ready, they have to be read to them, they understand, and they agree to take off.
So, Council, are you asking for standover?
so that we can read.
Okay, or how long?
Let's go on so that we can. But we'll get there, we'll seek direction to access them for this purpose. Have what will direct us in that respect when to file the affidavit, because it will inform the access to the actual person, and then the affidavit will be then my colleague again might say that he has the right to join. Last time he rejected his right to join. That's so that we get a date for filing the response. See what
Let us hear from him.
most of them.
Before they come in, before they come in, he indicated that by the nature of this application, it is very, very urgent. That's
Yes, I had that.
Yes. So I specifically wanted to respond to that question. From the record, it was filed on 5th. It was filed on 5th. That is Friday, Wednesday, this week. And served yesterday, late in the afternoon. They have not explained why they did not file it earlier. Because they are accusing persons were putting out on the 16th of November last week. 16th. Since then, the application has not been filed. Since 16th of November. We are talking of 7th March. There's no explanation as to why there's been that inordinate delay in filing this application. Probably we are after. Second, Your Worship, even after filing it on Wednesday, there's no justification for serving it for immediately if it was urgent. They considered it would be very, very, very urgent. Prudence would demand that they serve immediately. So we wonder why they never served it on us on Wednesday, the 5th Wednesday. Then they chose to file it to serve it the following day, 6th, and late in the afternoon. Late in the afternoon. Now we come early in the morning today, expecting us to proceed. When actually there was no way to access the accused persons between the time they served and the time of the hearing. I think courtesy would demand, professional courtesy would demand that the prosecution should have been the one to ask for a standover of the matter with an apology. They should have been the one to do that.
So let me get this.
Most of that.
Do you need a standover or one at January? Which of them?
We are seeking for an adjournment.
At January?
Yeah, but if it were a standover, they ought to have asked for the same. What's the courtesy to us? To be fair to us, that look, we served you ready. Are you ready? We have not even asked. Very, very unfortunate. We had expected that he was very senior chief, baseball, state attorneys, assistant. That would be with all due respect, professional. But that said, Your Worship, this will be an ambush to us.
Yes, thank you.
Just to, first of all, we appreciate the fact that you are served yesterday. That's the fact.
but wish to submit that as EPT, as police, these exhibits were received on the 4th of March 2025, which was a Tuesday. And then, as a quick institution and a sensitive institution, we drafted the application immediately. And it was uploaded on Netflix. We did not know that council is not on Netflix. I don't know. I'm not saying that it's on Netflix. I'm just saying I don't know because after filing it, the expectation is that at least that's the service automatically. Actually, we are conscious that on top of it, we serve them with a physical or hard copy application. And I believe my senior colleagues should have been more appreciative of that. But at the same time, we couldn't speak for defense, stand over. Because we do not have instructions from the China countries, the Besigye and the two countries. We have no instructions, so we didn't speak for them. It is on that, Your Worship, that we would have no issue, we would have no objection to the adjournment. We have no. I think you can sound courteous with that. But we are of the view that the matter be fixed on Monday. The application be fixed on Monday. The reason for that, Your Worship, is my senior colleague has heavily submitted, my senior colleagues actually have heavily submitted on the need to have an expeditious investigation in this matter. And this is part of the process of investigation. Given the fact that it is crucial, it would be better, prudent, rational to have this matter adjourned to Monday and hand. We stop.
We have no right to rejoin. Yes. It's just because he has, in his application, he got a date of Monday. The assumption being that it shall be available. The application is pushing down our throats. But to worship again, because we are now dealing as colleagues of the collegium. He has said they got the matter on the 4th of March. And I want to assume that my colleague knows the application he has brought, where in paragraph 4 says that they took over investigations on the 11th of February. I don't know that it's confusing. Because when you take over investigation, I don't reckon they took over investigations and they were investigating the file of things they did happen. But that is the case. So Monday, just is not available. But also today is 7th Friday. The next day is Saturday and Sunday. Unless Your Worship will make an order that will go and attend these people on Saturday and Sunday in the prison. But my colleague knows that the prison is. So I don't know whether he's playing tricks. We are being collegial. Whether he's serious. Because he knows, as part of the criminal justice system. Unless he's asking you to release them for the weekend, to see them at their homes, then but Mr. Besigye is playing tricks. Essentially, they are lying. We have had the file since 11th of February. Because 11th March hasn't yet come. It can only be February or January. So, if we access them, perhaps we return on Friday the 14th. Because we have to prepare affidavits, we have to file them. And we know that the DPP and the police are not on kicking list. They rejoin. So we don't want them to come and say they want an adjournment to rejoin. Because Mr. That is what is planned. He told me.
Procedurally, it would be proper you should give us a schedule on how to process this matter. Just to get timelines for filing the affidavit in reply, then they will join if they so wish, and then we get a date for hearing. I think that would be the proper course of action, the procedure we should adopt. And bearing in mind, Your Worship, that there are lots of intricacies we face in processing an affidavit in reply because of the circumstances we are concentrating, Your Worship. If you want, we prepare the affidavit in reply, take it to Zira for signing. The authorities in Zira have to take their time to go through the same, and then they tell us, okay, you will come back. Then the justice of peace, in most cases, will also have to take their time and say, oh, please wait, the justice of peace will commission. So we need about 2 to 3 days to process that in Zira. And this matter is well known to our defense. It's not that easy to have your affidavit signed and commissioned within the precincts of Zira prisons. It's not easy. So we need to factor in all those aspects, those issues, as we work out the schedule, Your Worship. Thank you so much.
if any, will be by the 13th of March, that will be the last day. And then the hearing will be on the 14th of March at 10.
You want to before protest you? But I think that we can request, but we are allowed to speak to these persons today. You have to, by the time we court takes leave and then we have to get out of there, it is likely that the convoy will be at tomorrow. So we request that we are allowed to speak with them.
I think that's okay, President.
Yes, and then we also request that on the 14th of March, which is next Friday, save time, that we have Mr. Odiek Benedict, because we have heard that it doesn't exist. So we have we just want to see. I'm sure you have no problem. You want to confirm that it's not a fictitious analysis. Do you have any problem? But before you leave, what's the pronouncement on that one? On the him being here on the 14th? I think it's
He just said he has no objection, so I accept him in court.
you deny, let him speak on this.
Josh, no.
And also confirm the worship that they will be responsible for bringing you.
What is important is that he will be here to answer. The matter is that he will
You believe the order said should appeal. Yes, they have
But this is a criminal application which is arising out of the main suit. So yes, I expect them in court. Unless you decide otherwise. It's up to the accused person.
You are going to order the remand to protect.
On the other files.
Yes.
I get it.
Josh also as prosecution, we feel that they should also reciprocate our attachments to serve us with a hard copy after they have 5 donations. There we say.
Do we serve at Nakawa or Workers' House or both? Both.
So as it stands now, I will give the timeline. The respondent will find your submissions by the 11th of March. The remainder, if any, will be by the 13th of March. The hearing will be on the 14th of March at 10 a.m. Mr. Diek is to appear in court, as well as the 2 accused persons who are present. Madam,
No matter the judge.
Mapamba. Pamoja wewe. Na wingi wingi sawa. Ampiteka.
Anange nzamugweza nzokuja
We shall live in peace. We shall live in peace someday.
Yes, we go to this and
Hey, you, mama. Hey.
I don't know.
Kale banange mulakinga video nguli kulaba extreme dog. Musajja omusango bagwongezaayo mulungi aliko naye nga muna musubscribing abaana obwo omugemera alangutya musajja banange musamuswe bye tugenda kulaba ki road mayor kyatugamba nga yakulembeddemu bannamateeka abamukulu Dr. Kizza Besigye. Sobola kuddamu line yaffe wano
muleete abalina mwenna tukole balala baliwo
togenda kulaba
aliwa BBS eriwa no chinduwandi.
Are we ready?
No, not yet. Let's come behind, please.
Yeah, actually.
Thank you.
This is done. Are we set? And then we move behind your stage. Let's proceed.
Okay, can we proceed now?
It's quite evident. These people are just struggling to manufacture evidence. You heard when we asked as to when they are likely to complete the investigations, they were caged. When you look at the matters before this honorable court and all the allegations they are making, one would expect that they would be ready by now to assemble the evidence which they intend to rely on and make a summary of their case, and committal papers should be made by now for the matter to be forwarded to the High Court for hearing. They indicated from the record that the file was transferred to police on the 11th of February. That's what they have indicated in the affidavit shown by one of the officers investigating this matter. But you all know this matter started way back on the 16th of November when Dr. Besigye was dead. They abducted and were kidnapped from Kenya. They were taken to the General Court Martial, and it took some time before this matter was brought here. But now, in the surprise twist of events, they seem to suggest that actually, prior to the DPP taking over this matter, there was no investigation conducted by any government agents, which is really baffling and disturbing. Because according to what the police and the prosecution are indicating here, they are just starting on the investigations now. That actually they commenced investigations on the 4th day of March. Today is 7th. This week is when they started to conduct investigations. But they have also indicated they took over the matter on 11th February. But since then they had not started on the investigations. Now they have started. They have put in an application dated 5th. Actually, they filed on 5th. That was Wednesday this week, seeking for an order of court to allow them access all the information regarding the phone numbers of Dr. Kizza Besigye and Obedi Lutale, which have been their custody since the 16th of November last year. Now they are just putting an application this week that they want to access those information. They want to access that information regarding all those phones, the communications, the records concerning those particular phone numbers or lines. They are talking about 5 phone numbers, 5. And there are a couple of issues that we intend to raise regarding the same. They are not for now. But what is of concern right now is the way they wanted to stampede the court to have this matter heard today. To imagine, filed on Wednesday, served on Thursday afternoon, and wanted it to be heard Friday morning. We opposed with us. We had to oppose it in the strongest terms possible. We had to oppose it because we believe it's an ambush in the first place, which is not allowed under the law. Secondly, it's an attempt to manufacture evidence against Dr. Besigye and Obedi Lutale. Court has fixed it for hearing on Friday the 14th. We are going to study it. We're going to interact with our clients and then file all the necessary papers required to oppose this application, all these maneuvers being made by the state to manufacture evidence. It's all about manufacturing evidence. Actually, to sum it up, they are on a fishing expedition trying to scratch around to gather evidence which they think can help them make out a case against Dr. Besigye. Apparently, they don't have any. So basically, that's where we stand.
Lord Mayor, how frustrated is Dr. Besigye with proceedings? We've seen it at the General Court Martial. Everything was being dragged. Now we are here. It looks like, from what you say, prosecution is not ready. How frustrated does this make Dr. Besigye?
It's very, very frustrating, of course, you know. The freedoms of Dr. Besigye, Obedi Lutale, and their liberties are curtailed. You are aware of that. Just like any other normal person, you would take exception to that. You would feel frustrated. You would feel disillusioned with whatever is going on. Because under normal circumstances, if they had a case against them, they would have assembled evidence by now. But to see to it that up to this particular moment, they are still fishing around to see if they can get some evidence to piece up together the case. It's a matter which is really disturbing. As I said, it's very frustrating. See, both physical and psychological torture, nothing else. Because it is causing mental anguish, Dr. Besigye, causing mental anguish and frustration, disillusionment to both of them, Dr. Besigye and Obed Lutale.
Council, how are you planning to see that Dr. Besigye and Obed Lutale get their temporary freedom as this?
We put in an application we filed a bail application in the High Court. And since last week, we have been pushing for a hearing date. But of course, it could not be fixed until the judge has been assigned the matter. And up to this present moment, we are not advised that the matter has been allocated to any judge. And it is our call that the judiciary should expedite the process of allocating this file to a particular judge, and then we have it fixed. We wonder why it's this ping pong. They continue to, address this as if it's not a very urgent matter of great human rights concern. So that is our concern.
Okay. Would you still insist that this is a persecution rather than a trial?
Of course, right from the word go, the character of these proceedings have been speaking for themselves. Sorry, from inception, you know the nature of the proceedings. The case speaks for itself. That's all about persecution, not prosecution. But permit us to go into Uganda. I'm not feeling good.
Yes.
Give us Uganda.
And bear with me, it will be very short. Olwaleero tubadde tusuubira nti bannaffe abo banaaba bamaliriza okukuŋŋaanya obujulizi bwabwe bwonna nga bwe baalabika oba bwe baalabikibwa twasembayo okujja wano naye kibadde omukirabye nga bagamba balina emyezi 6 eginnabakuggwako nga bulijjo bweri nkola yaabwe nga bwe babuuza emyezi 6 egyo mugijjawa olabye ebyo bakalidde ku matama naye mu mbeera ebaddewo nga basaba bataddemu application nti baagala kufuna bwe bakuŋŋanja bujulizi bulala nga balaga nti bo nga poliisi fayiro bagifuna nga 11 omwezi ogwokubiri naye kati batandise okunoonyereza batandise ng'ennaku z'omwezi 4 omwezi ogwokusatu mubabuuza okuva Dr. Besigye lwe bamukwata nga 16 November last year ani abadde abuuliriza era oyo abadde abuuliriza lwaki si yabawa fayiro zonna bye babadde banoonyereza obujulizi ne batandikira awo bwebanga twogera ku state kubanga state ebeeremu n'agency ezikolagana naye bo bakulaganga nti obujulizi obwabasooka eri mu general court martial simanyi oba baddala baali banoonyereza ja bo batandika fresh kati batandise era bataddemu n'okusaba nti kooti ebakkirize mu under access to information act basumulule amasimu ga Dr. Besigye n'Obed Lutale za Dr. esimu 3 n'Obed Lutale esimu 2 nga balowooza nti zirina engeri gye zaakojesebwamu obukyamu bikwatagana n'omusango gwe babateekako wano naye nga okusaba okwo baakutaddemu ng'ennaku z'omwezi 5 batandise okunoonyereza nga 4 nga 5 ne bateekamu application nga 6 ffe ne bagitusavinga olwaleero nga baagala ewulirwe kati olaba abantu abakola ebintu mu ngeri eyakasobeza kati tubiwakanyizza olw'omulamuzi laafikisinga ennaku z'omwezi nga 14 tukomawo wano okulaba nti application ye yeewulirwa oba ddala babakkiriza okubikkula amasimu ago n'okugyamu bye baagala babireete ng'obujulizi oba nedda. So ekyo kye tujjako wano ng'ennaku z'omwezi 14 negga omusango guteekeddwayo nga 28 ye mention okulaba bwe banaaba batuuse okunoonyereza kwabwe. Twateekayo okusaba kwaffe okwa bail mu high court wiiki ewedde, era tubadde tujja tubasaba bannange mutuwe omulamuzi naye n'okutuusa olwali tetunafuna mulamuzi agenda kulira bail application ekyennyamiza. Era twongera okusaba ekitongole ekiramuzi babeere bavumu ensonga baleme kuzeesulubabba baleme kuzitya fayire eno bagikwasa omulamuzi batuwe olunaku olw'okulira bail application kubanga kino kikwata ku ddembe lyabwe kikwata ku bulamu ate batukandaliriza ebbanga lyose batugamba nti si prosecution naye persecution. So yembeera eyo gye tulimu naye katwongere okugenda mu maaso n'okulaba nga tulwana okufuna obwenkanya. Mu mbeera yonna yakutulugunya nga bwemugiraba yakutulugunya olw'ensonga nti okuviira ddala ng'ennaku z'omwezi 16 amateeka lwe gamenyebwa nti tebagoberera amateeka extradition ne baleeta Dr. Besigye wano mu bedi babasiba ennaku 3 mu Makindye barracks ebweru w'amateeka basebateeka agamba ssaawa 48 ne babatwala mu kooti ey'obusibiramubbwa Kangalu kooti y'e Makindye General Court Martial gye mwalaba gye twalabira ennaku eyo za lumonde tugivuddemu General Court Martial tuzze wano ate kati bazannya jangu okwekula kubanga baali badde nti obujulizi buliredde baali General Court Martial bamutwalayo nga balinayo ki bagenda baali batwalayo ki ekyo kyebatasobola kuleeta wano kubanga ddala baalina obujulizi obugenda mu General Court Martial bwe bujulizi bwe baali badde baleeta wano naye balaba kati bali mujangu okwekule ate badda mu buntu bukolomooni mu katemba simanya bateekamu application simanya baagala kusumula amasimu simanya baagala bino simanya baagala biri kwegamba obirabira ddala nga bintu byakupangirira byakujweteka bisango okwongera okukuumira Dr. Besigye n'obeedi omukomera tewali kigendererwa kirala.
Kale katusabe if you have appreciated then those are the contacts yeah those are the contacts ziri awo if you have appreciated my work yeah those are the contacts you sir and help me support you yeah band you're watching Extreme Media UK yeah tugenda wana lukola kati let's buy yebaliko. How are you boys?
How are you?
My name is John Paul. Jogeza Nicholas is my true name. I'm the CEO of Extreme Media. This is, I need to get your contact. I'm a journalist from Bamba TV, but this is my channel.
Step by step.
Extreme Media. Yeah, no? Kale njakukubirako ya guys eyo namba eziri awo mwena mugirakinga video yadde tumaliriza court kati tugenda wana luvoola febwe tutyo bwe tukikola. Kale abagibaddeko mwena abatugoberedde nabyo tuviiridde kakano tuli mu kuggalawo mwabalina mukozi omulimu gw'amaanyi. Thank you so much for keeping it Extreme Media UK. Mbagala nnyo tuddemu olunaku olulala.